Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. Before I get too far into it, I want to ask you to do something for me. I'm trying to personalize these general readings as best I can. So one of the ways I do that is through music. So I ask you to please comment below, leave a song that's important to you. It can be an empowerment song, it could be your favorite song, whatever song resonates with you. As long as it's not terribly inappropriate, I will add it to my playlist. And then if you hear it through, in one of your readings, if you hear it or see it in one of the other readings, because I put all of the songs in the descriptions below all of the videos. So if you see your song in one of those videos, maybe that's where you're supposed to be listening that week or that time. I don't know how often I'm going to do these. But please comment below, leave a song. That's one of the ways that I can kind of help you figure out if you're in the right place. And I hope you are. So, the title of your reading, we have our flipper, 10. And it's the Cardinal. Song Mississippi Queen by Mountain. Ooh. With the Cardinal on the bottom. Alright, that is not what I expected. The title of your reading is Off With Their Heads. And I feel like either you feel like this or this is what you need to do. I then saw the Eight of Cups after I heard, Off With Their Heads. I saw the Eight of Cups card, so I already know, we're going to use this one. And the Eight of Cups is all about cutting your losses. And in this case, I feel like it has to do with leaving the old you and the pieces of the old you as well. So I just heard Paint the Roses Red. It's like, I feel like you're not taking direction well. Alright, so what's powering the situation? Structure on the bottom. Again, I feel like you are not taking direction well, and especially because you are an Aquarius, you're a progressive person, you're inventive, you are known for going rogue, you are, you're an independent. For sure. Independent. Fixed air. Yeah. So let's see. What's powering the situation? Chastity. Capricorn just got this card too. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe that reading has value for you. Capricorn had the same card in the same place. And there are 106 cards in this deck. Okay? Chastity. Wow. With structure on the bottom. So you're loyalty or you're bound. You're bound. Benefits. I want to say benefits. Off with their heads. So what is changing? Balance. So we have an 84 and a 22. 22 is a creator. It's a master number. But there are two sides to everything. Wrath on the bottom. I feel like you may be bound. The song F.W.T.B. by Grandson. Well, it's the YONAKA and Grandson remix, but it literally stands for fucking with the boss. You're angry about something. Off with their heads. I'm sick to death. Fuck this business. You are at your wit's end with something. You're at your wit's end. So it's blocking the situation. Totality. Okay, so normally this is Capricorn energy. I feel like you should go watch the Capricorn reading. You're fucking with the boss now. With my fill in the blank card on the bottom. See, it just has a line. Totality usually means an ending. It could mean, it's the world card in my deck, so it could mean travel. It's kind of like looking at the full scope of everything. It's like all the lessons you learn before you go to the next thing. It's kind of like a cumulative final. But in this case, I think you are looking at like the full scope of everything. You're looking at, you know, weighing the pros and cons. I'm thinking of someone specifically. So this reading might be for you. Yeah. You may be looking at the bigger picture. Karmic is what's coming to light with inspiration. This role, this job, I feel like this is work. I feel like you are dealing with a boss. This is a situation that is meant to push your buttons. This is a situation that is meant to push your buttons to inspire you, Ace of Wands, to step out of this cycle, to become your own boss. To know that you can do whatever it is that you want to do, and that yes, it's as somebody who is, you know, understands investment, because again, this is Capricorn energy, this is starting things. New investments, as somebody who's like fairly new invested into things, you're having a hard time cutting your losses, but if you do, if you follow your path for you, I have chills all over my body. The universe will help you. It has to. As long as it's for the highest good of all, and your intention is not just to become rich. That can't be your goal. If you want to build a life for yourself that allows you to do good for others on your own schedule and terms or whatever, there are ways that you can word it where it's not like, I just want to be rich. Because that's temporary no matter what. The song In the Waiting Line by 07. So it's going to come to balance in this situation. Excuse me. Free will and patient. And inconsistent on the bottom. Okay, I feel that the inconsistency is actually you going from, I'm gonna quit, I'm out, I'm leaving, I'm done with this shit. I don't care what I've invested, I don't care. But the strength, the patience, because the definition of patient is to bear suffering without complaint. It's something like that. That's why I chose the word patient and not patience. You're being patient because you understand that things take time. Interest accrues, but time is what you have. Time is our truest currency. Energy, our energy is our truest currency. Universal law. And with inconsistent, the law of rhythm on the bottom, I already said money comes and goes, right? The law of rhythm is that nothing is permanent. So if you decide to make this change, you may have stress, but you'll figure it out. You'll put a plan in place. You are an inventive person. I think you are trying to, I feel like you're how do I want to say this? Like a tie-dye duck in a normal duck world. I feel like you know that you can do it, but do you want to do it? Yes, there's perks. Yes, it's great. Some of it, but it's a lot of bullshit. And maybe now they're really starting to mess with you. Maybe now they're giving you, if you're this far invested, you're still fairly new, but you've probably been there a long time. You've probably communicated that you see yourself being a long-term employer, whatever it is. They may start to, be giving you more and more responsibility. Let's clarify. The Wonderland Tarot. Since we're talking about off with our heads, right? All right. Can you clarify this chastity for me? What is this chastity card? And so I do want to mention, I'm envisioning a masculine energy for this, but Alice is the protagonist, So it's all fluid. Gender is fluid. It's all just energy. All right. clarify this chastity card. What is powering the situation? In the waiting line. Maybe you're you've been promised a promotion, you've been promised something, you've been promised, you know, opportunities or raises, bonuses, whatever comes next, and you're still just waiting. And again, I tell you the songs because sometimes it's not necessarily the song, it's the album artwork. And in this particular album artwork, there's two guys that are like kind of walking slow. And there's one guy coming up behind him running. And the title of this album is called Simple Things. So, we'll give one more shuffle. Ooh, there it is. Oh, look at that! The Eight of Cups. I mentioned that, the very first card. That's the only card I wrote down for you, the Eight of Cups. With the World on the bottom. Cut your losses. Everyone's saying different things to me. Everyone's taking everything I have. I'm listening to the song. Wow. The World on the bottom. And Alice, in this, like literally, specifically the book says, because all the decks have their own kind of book that goes with them. This deck specifically says Alice takes a look at everything that happened behind her and everything that she encountered in Wonderland. She reviews all of her lessons before she makes her exit. She's on the grid. She's in a very, you know, planned, precise, organized, whatever you want to call it. The song Don't Ask by John Craigie. You need to listen to this song. I don't even feel like I need to pull any more cards for you. This song is all about a guy who's like, he's just going out to try. I just have chills all over my body. He's just going. He's just trying something new. I'm not old. I'm brand new. This reading's for you. The Empress on the bottom. Wow. The Ten of Wands, the World card, title card, Ace of Oysters, and the Nine of Flamingos, which is swords here. And we have the Empress on the bottom. She's looking back, and all she sees is troubles. Look at all of those Ten of Wands is like burdens, just overwhelmed, just having so much to carry. It's so much that you can't pick up anything else. And you don't really want to be carrying any of it. And the title card to me is like end period dot. This is over. I'm not old, baby. I'm brand new. I got new ideas. I got my own ideas. I got my own coins, and I am going to work on them. I don't want to hear your shit anymore. I don't want to listen to this anymore. What's coming to balance is you realizing that you don't want to carry this shit anymore. Look, you go from wands action, all like running around like a chicken with your head cut off, to one solid pearl investment. Like, no, this is my plan. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna work on. I don't need your shit anymore. And there's a lily in this card. So flowers have their own meanings too. Look up a lily. In Lenormand, it's a really interesting balance of like, I just talked about this with Scorpio, I think. It's this really interesting balance of like sexuality and innocence. So it's like, in this particular situation, if I were to take that card and put it in this situation, it's not sexuality. It's like going rogue. It's like you do. It's like taking a risk, but it's calculated. You're more calculated. You have more skills. You need to have more faith in yourself than you do. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes! Fortune's on your side. Yes. Yes. And you're not going to understand it. You're not going to understand it, but it's all part of a journey. Your journey is more than just sitting in an office. Even if you could work from home, the song Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato, even if you could work from home, because see, she's, you know, sitting happy in her own comfort of her own home, she's working on something, I mean, we're all under quarantine, so we've all been kind of like adjusted with that. But no, you, so I want to say, for totality, in this, for you, in this particular situation, I feel like you had this idea that you were going to be able to work from home and work on your side hustle. But I feel like with all of these new responsibilities and obligations that you're getting, you're finding that you're under more watch than you anticipated. Like, look, he's got 2 bosses, or she's got 2 people escorting her, keeping her in line, making sure she's getting where she needs to go, doing what she needs to do. So you thought that it was going to be pretty hands-off. You thought that you were going to be able to do what you wanted to do from the comfort of your own home, work on your side hustle. But it is just becoming overcomplicated. Because this is the title card, but it's in reverse. Because it's in the looking glass or through the mirror. So it's this. There's 2 title cards that I leave in. And this one is intentionally, I left this, and this is my confusion card or my like backwards card. So you, the law of focus, you can't work on 2 things at once. So you either need to invest in your side hustle, or you need to, and your side hustle isn't always going to be your side hustle. Or you need to invest in this furthering your job, role, title, however you want to. And if you decide to invest in yourself and not the hustle, sorry, not sorry. You're fucking with the boss now. I'm my own boss. I just got chills. I'm not going to say what I just thought, though. Tables have turned. Yeah, you are going to take off. I feel like whatever you're doing is limiting you. You are made for so much. You are made for better things. You are made for so many better things. So tell me about this karmic. And I feel like this is a karmic role. I want to say this is work. There are a lot of emotions here, but if it's who I'm talking to, talk that talk, baby. Okay, what do we got? The Hangman, the Ace of Cups, and Judgment. This is meant to keep you sitting, stuck, stagnant. This is meant to hold you out. This is what this is what a karmic does. In a karmic relationship, that's what this does. The truth. The Ace of Flamingos on the bottom. This is the Ace of Swords. Absolute truth. Truth. You are meant to be held out. This is what this job, this opportunity, all of this was meant to do. You're going to feel the same no matter what. Ace of Cups. This is meant for you to be stuck, for you to be overlooked, for you to be whatever negative things you are feeling. This is what it's supposed to do, because it's supposed to make you feel these ways, so much so that you call your own judgment. I don't want the Tower card to fall. You call your own judgment to get yourself out of this. That's what a karmic is. A karmic is a situation that is so crappy that you can't unsee. The song Survivin by Bastille. You can't not see the problems. An older, lesser you may have not seen the problems, but the you that you are now can't unsee these things. That's what we do. We acquire knowledge, we acquire information, we acquire experience so that we can move ourselves in a further, better, positive direction that's more suited for who we're becoming and who we're meant to be. This is meant to keep you stuck. Thank you, universe, for giving me a push to go in the direction that I'm meant to go in. So, what's coming to balance between this free will and this patient? The Eight of Swords with Death on the bottom. You are keeping yourself stuck. And that is coming to an end. Off with their heads. How perfect. It would be even better if my camera would focus, but for now, you get what I'm doing. Off with their heads. Yo, you're out. You're not putting up with this shit anymore. You're sick of swatting away flies. You're sick of just all of these things nipping at you for a castle that's not even yours. I don't know if you can see it. You are working so hard on a castle that you don't even get to live in. Off with their heads, the Queen of Hearts. Oh, you're like, I don't have to listen to you anymore. That guy does, but I don't. I'm going that way. So Aquarius, I know you're frustrated. I know you're probably really irritated and annoyed. I feel like there's going to be a few more, I mean, this isn't going to happen like tomorrow. It could, but I feel like whenever you do decide to make this happen, fortune is on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is what's balancing this. Luck. Fate. Good things. But you can't get what's for you until you release what isn't. So off with their motherfucking heads. I just got chills. Yo, this is meant to be. This, it's probably shiny on the outside, just like a Karmic. A Karmic is like really hot, great in bed, whatever. But they suck as a human. So this job, opportunity, whatever you're working on, it may look great on paper. The Fire That Burns by Circa Waves. It may look great on paper. It may, pay a lot. Has a lot of bonuses, incentives, whatever you want to call them. But if you hate your life, it's not worth it. And as you stay longer, you're going to get more responsibility. You're going to be in charge and yeah. It's only going to get, the fire that burns is only going to get worse. So it's okay if you don't understand what you're doing. It's okay. I'm not telling you to be impulsive. I'm a little bit more impulsive than I like to admit when it comes to cutting my losses, especially. But it'll get there. When you leave what's not for you, you get what is. And this is it. This is the lesson that's going to teach you. So it's going to be hard. It's going to suck. If it doesn't already. But it's for the better, I promise. Off with their heads. Not your head. Off with their heads. So Aquarius, I hope this resonates. If it does, please like, comment. Don't forget to leave a song. And that's all I got for you for now. So I'll see you next time, and thank you for being here. Okay, bye.